You're live.
What up, though?
We back. Back.
Oh, yeah, there was somebody in here the whole time, man.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, we're going to find us again.
He better.
Cave Squad, Kickity Cave Squad. We in the house, back at it like a crack addict. Round 2. Man, I'm so glad that we found you. We up in here watching the fourth quarter of Seattle Seahawks versus Arizona Cardinals. It's a close one. We got a 7-point difference, 21-28. Seahawks are up. They're driving down. Arizona's driving down right now for a hopefully game solidifying for our bet drive. You got Big Lance, Big Stacks, the Sir Lance in the house, sitting next to the one and only legendary Mr. Football himself. Look, D.
What's up, my guy?
Hey.
All right, Christian Kirk. Where you at, bro? Where you at, brother? That's him. Let's go.
What do you got?
Fucking go. Christian Kirk just made a catch for a first down at the Seattle 49.
That's what I like to see, my friend.
Let's see how far that was.
10 yards. Give him another one.
It better be more than 10 yards, my guy. 4 catches for 50 yards. Let's go. Over 48.5. Let's go, bro. I just need Seattle's defense to hold, and I'll get the win. That's all I need is Seattle's defense to hold. I'm taking my rally cap off because I do not want them to rally. No fucking rally caps. Let's go, Seattle. D up. God damn it. Your defense sucks. Fuck. This is why I love betting.
This is shit, bro. It's a game
like, I don't
changer.
even like these teams, and
right.
I'm rooting for something to happen. Tackle his ass. God, he's got another first down. Just don't let him score a touchdown, damn it.
Yeah, let the time keep going. It
looks like they're going to let him score a touchdown like too fast. And they go with a run here on 1st and 10, and they get another first down for another 10 yards. Damn it. A minute left. This defense needs to tighten up. This defense needs to tighten up.
They need to call a timeout, slow this fucking shit down. But now they're letting that clock run.
Man, and they're on the 26-yard line.
Interception. Let's go.
Kyler Murray's back. He's running around. He throws it away. 50 seconds left. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. This is perfect. Let Seattle's defense rest a second. Let them get their head back.
Recoup.
And man, whew, this is a great fucking game.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
This is how you know that this Arizona team is actually like a legit contender.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why, my money stayed inside of my account tonight. Because I got a little shook on this one, bro. If I was able to get in there earlier, I would have went Seahawks. I would have went for Seahawks to win. I would have lost money because I was going over in the passing yards. But
truth.
Oh shit.
Intercept that shit. Oh man, no flags. That was clean, Larry Fitz.
Bro.
Third down, Kyler went for the kill, went for the home run ball to the end zone, broken up to Larry Fitz. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 10. He had it. He had it fit in there. That was not PI. Look, maybe it was. He might have been a half a second too soon, but I like the no call there. That was a bang play.
Me too. Let him play football, ladies and gentlemen.
Whew. That was a good ball by Kyler, though, man. That was.
You guys are watching the game with us tonight, man. Jump into the comments and stay lit. Let us know what you're seeing, where you're at, what you're doing. We want to hear it.
Who do you got? Who's going to win?
Who you got? Who's going to win? Arizona hikes the ball, shotgun in the passenger seat.
Somebody took a timeout. Arizona
took the 2nd timeout.
Whew. I'm nervous. 45 seconds left. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, man.
This is the same team that threw a game-winning Hail Mary touchdown last week.
Exactly. That's why I'm fucking nervous.
At the very last seconds of the
game.
Because
at any second, this can just go haywire because these two offenses, Ian, are fucking electric.
This is the fuck I'm talking about.
And, I mean,
Is that who's watching us?
No, I don't know.
Maybe Ian's watching us. Ian, what up, bro?
Maybe. Who is watching us? Get in the live chat, bro.
Get in the goddamn comments.
Come on, bro. Say what's up to us. Say something else. Say something. Just say hi, please.
Just say hi. We won't even make it weird.
I mean, maybe we already have, but
we already made it weird.
Sticking around, so
we're both medically licensed.
Man, time out by Seattle now. I just am so nervous about this play.
Yeah, this one ain't even a one. That's this one, right?
I'm gonna tell Ian we're live on YouTube, bro. Yes, sir. I was gonna send him the link, but nah, can't do that because there's only 45 seconds left in the game, and I got to see what happens here, my brother. Otherwise, I would send you the link. I'm sorry. Just get on YouTube and find that bitch. It's on there, I promise. Kyler's back. He's going. Oh, my God. He's got a receiver open. Oh, and it's broken up at the last second. Holy crap. He had Andy Isabella wide open, and he just let the ball hang up a little too long, and Diggs was able to run underneath of it and break that shit up. But he had him open, man. He had him open. Woo, he had him open. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Holy shit. Shut the fuck up, train. Holy shit, that was too close. Whew, that was too close. All right, 4th and 10 from Seattle's 37-yard line. Here we go. Kyler Murray gets the call, and he's sacked on 4th down.
Let's fuck I'm talking about.
Fucking go, bro. Let's go, Seattle. Big sack on 4th down. Dunlap coming over from the Bengals, making an impact. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Seattle finally has a pass rush. Russ finally has some help. Let the man cook. He hurts his leg. He gets the win. They're back. Are they all the way back? We're not sure, but they're somewhat back, and they're back enough to beat the Cardinals, and they're back in 1st place. Let's go. How you like those apples? And I'm putting some money back in my fucking pocket. I'm sick of losing. Damn, that felt good. Let's go.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Carlos Dunlap with the sack.
So we got a couple of meals in the game over.
He had nobody open. That's what caused that sack. No one open. No one open. Thank you for the like. What's going on, Will? From Canada. What's up, bro? Where you at? Where you at in Canada?
Will in the house.
Hey, you're in Canada?
I love it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You got the Canada stuff.
I got my Canadian shit on right now.
That's the hell I'm talking about, bro. We're out here. We're in Pittsburgh, man. We're in the States, Pennsylvania. Shouts to Canada. I've been to Niagara Falls a couple of times, and it's one of my favorite places on earth, man. I fucking love it up there.
Toronto is also awesome. I was there last year.
Hey.
And that was like the first time I was old enough to be there and do shit, and it was dope. I never bought like super legal weed where like I have a card here, so I do, but like for everybody it's not legal. So like there it was just crazy to walk into a shop on the street and just be like, holy shit. Okay, 30 minutes from Toronto.
Minutes. He knows what's up.
Yep. Yes, sir. I was at the Honey Pot. The Honey Pot?
That sounds like a dope spot.
I think it was called the Honey Pot in Toronto. Yep, and that was dope. Yeah, man, we appreciate you stopping by.
We definitely do. Anytime you see us, subscribe to the channel, throw your alerts on, and anytime that we got a game that we go live on, man, it'll pop up on your phone, let you know, and jump in here and get it cracking with us. Small channel for right now, man, but we won't forget you whenever we are the biggest YouTube channel in the entire world, and we will remember that we'll be from 30 minutes away from Toronto, held it down on our second live stream.
We will definitely not forget that.
And we got you. We got you covered. Whatever you want. What do they play out there in Canada? Football?
Hockey.
That's what they play out there in Canada for damn sure. They got a basketball team too in Toronto. Huh?
Yes, they do. But there's no NFL teams in Canada yet. There should be, but there's not yet. But they got the CFL, the Canadian Football League.
All right.
And they made Chase Claypool, damn, which is dope. Love Chase.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Animal.
And poutine. Have you ever had poutine?
That's the fries with
the gravy and the cheese, bruh.
Yeah.
Off the charts. I love me some poutine.
They do it different up there. What about them Aero
The
bars?
Aero bars are fire.
Shouts
bro.
out to Aero bars. Wolfie knows about Aero bars. We don't got to tell him about Aero bars because he gets Aero bars every goddamn day out there.
Bro, I wish they just sold those in our stores. They don't.
They do now. They gave us a generic version, bro. They gave us the freaking Scaro bars. You remember we seen them?
Yeah, those aren't the real shits, though.
No, they was like kind of
like
similar.
The little air pockets in them, bro. That's the best chocolate in the world. I don't care who you are. That shit is
fucking with this
fire.
Bars, bro.
It's my favorite. That's my favorite. When I went there for work,
back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I went there for work, I was like, I gotta get a bunch of these shits. I remember going there as a kid. It's kind of hard to bring that shit back.
Could have brought me some.
Would have spilled all over my clothes and shit. All right, so those are the only two that it was under 56.5, and Christian Kirk over 48.5. It sucks because this one's gonna be fucked because I had a Cardinals plus 3.5. That's fine. That's fucked. Then this one is still game on.
What did they lose by? 4.
No, 7. 28-21. Right. So that's, yep.
So they could have got it.
But these two are going to.
They still would have lost. Right?
Yep. But these two are going to win. You know, the under 56.5, under 56.5, and Christian Kirk over 48.5. And if we go back to the NFL app and we go scores, where's that jabroni at?
Will said, what's your parlay for the weekend?
Oh, I got a couple. I'll tell you in 1 second.
I got one big boy parlay. So grab your pen and paper ready.
4 for 50 yards. He was over 48.5.
Oh, so yeah.
The one that just hit was Seattle Seahawks to win by 1-13, under 56.5. Seattle Seahawks first half money line, DK Metcalf anytime touchdown score, and Christian Kirk over 48.5 receiving yards. That was plus 3,439.
You talking about the weekend, or is that today's?
That was today's. And then the weekend, I have the Dolphins to win.
Hold up, give it to them slow.
All right.
You might want to write them down tight. All right. So these ones might be lit.
They might
grab
be.
Your pen and paper.
This might be a good one.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins at Denver Broncos. Miami Dolphins to win by 14 plus.
Dolphins 14 plus
over Denver.
That's a win margin bet. Margin bet's going to be, it's going to be under a different section, but you got to look around for that one.
Yeah, I use FanDuel, so they have 1-13 and then 14 plus. Then I have the Tennessee Titans at the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens to win by 1-13. I have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Cleveland Browns under 47.
Total score under 47.
Yep. I have the Green Bay Packers at the Indianapolis Colts. Green Bay plus 2.5. Anytime you can get Aaron Rodgers in points, that's the move.
Yeah, that's a rowdy one right there. I like it a lot.
The Steelers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Pittsburgh by 1-13.
You don't never bet on the Steelers.
Ever.
Yeah, unless they're, a nice little piece of a parlay like that.
And then the Cincinnati Bengals at the Washington Football Team. Cincinnati plus 1.5. And that one is plus 14,437. So I have $1 on it to win 145.
How many teams is that?
6.
That's a 16 parlay for the weekend.
And then the other one that I had that now lost was the Cardinals plus 3.5, the Bengals plus 1.5, the Patriots minus 2.5, and then the Packers plus 2.5. So, but that one's gone off the board.
Yeah, we don't need that one.
And then the other two I hit. I had another one under 56.5 in Seattle by 1-13. So both of those will hit. Yes, sir.
And then I'm pulling up
Got him, my man.
Got him, my man.
Appreciate you.
And then, Will, you're going to like this one, bro.
Oh, should I do a college football? I think so. Let's do that after.
All right, this is a solid 8-teamer. I got Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans Saints. I got the over in that game going over 51 points. I got the Cincinnati Bengals and Washington football team. I got the over going over 46.5. I got the Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Spread bet. Steelers minus 10. Steelers are going to win by more than 10. Trust me. Tennessee Titans and Baltimore Ravens. Over 48.5. Titans and Ravens is going to be a fire-ass game.
That's going to be a great game. The Ravens need a win.
It's going to be lit. New York Jets at the Chargers. I got the Chargers minus 8.5. They're going to stomp a fucking mud hole in the Jets.
They better.
Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. I got them going over 48. I just think that quarterback that Dallas has is just going to be doing some crazy shit this week for some reason.
Garrett Gilbert.
I think he's going to put some points up.
Is Andy Dalton might be back.
Shit might be lit. 2 more.
I don't know if he is.
I got Kansas City Chiefs and Las Vegas Raiders. I got the score of that game going under 56.5. Going a little different on that one. You would normally think I would go over on this game, but for some reason I think that the defense and the time of possession is going to play a big part in this one. They're going to keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. He's still going to score points, but I don't think it's going to be over 56.5. And that last one, I got New England Patriots and Houston Texans over 48. So that's over 48 in that game. Patriots versus Texans. I think that Cam and the Patriots are finding a groove.
I think they got it figured out, bro.
Yeah, I think that they do have it figured out. The odds on that one are plus 16,971. I got $10 to win 1,697.
Whew.
That's $10. On this one, I'm feeling super confident in the way that this is set up. I might insure a couple of them and do the same one with a under instead of an over, or an over instead of an under on that Kansas City Chiefs game, just to be safe. But yeah, I mean that's it. So rock with it this week, man. Let us know if you hit. Jump onto our Facebook page, jump onto the comment section, and just let us know, man, so that we can definitely shout you out. Sunday, Monday, it's going to be lit. I got a crazy college one too, so jump onto our podcast whenever you get a chance, and we'll talk that college talk too, so that we can get you into some of these college bets, because the money's going to be there all year.
Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, we had a goal. We started off the year with $25.
Yeah.
$25.
$25 each.
And the goal is to have 1,000 at the end of the NFL season, and we're at like 500 right now after tonight.
Yep.
So we're on pace to get there, just shy. So
yeah, and that's each.
It's all money, baby.
I mean? Like, yeah, that's each. We definitely make some of the same bets, but he doesn't have that one that I just shouted out. I don't have the ones that he just shouted out, so we throw some different ones in every now and then too. But on the podcast, we get a lot more into, what's going to get locked in as far as our money line picks. We do our 3 for 3s, for the week, and let you know what 3 teams that we trust. Let me see what he got. He said he likes the under for that game too. I'm thinking he's talking about that Kansas City game. For some reason, I like the under on that game too, bro. I'm feeling that one. Then it says, I only know the NFL,
just
but I get into college. I enjoy football, just not the CFL. Hell yeah, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, we don't really cover the CFL, to be honest. I don't even think I've ever watched a game. There's a few different rules that I don't really get. I know. So being that we're from Pittsburgh, I'm mainly a Steelers fan, but we cover all the NFL, all the NHL, the UFC.
UFC definitely. We got that cracking on Saturday too, so keep a lookout for that.
Yeah, that's going to be a good card. But yeah, we cover a lot more shit too, other than just the NFL, but mainly the NFL, especially right now, because it's just so hot, and it's a great season.
And there's especially so many options to bet too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like you're jumping to some of these sports. Like, I'll jump into some of the college games. I'll jump into college and go bet, and there might be 9 or 10 different options for what I can bet in the game.
Yes.
They're not throwing out individual player props.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Is that just because the players are in college and they can't yet?
Yeah,
you can't bet on them yet?
Yeah, but you can't do player props on college games, which is weird. But at the end of the day, there's so many more options in the NFL for us to rock with. He says he does Muay Thai, 2-time national champ.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's awesome.
Will V's out here doing Muay Thai, my God.
So who do you like this Saturday in the Davison Figueiredo and Alex Perez fight?
Yeah, you gotta watch UFC if you do Muay Thai, bro. Who you liking that one?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. It's
Muay Thai.
I say my way.
Muay Thai, just like the big number first. And look, Andy Dalton just got activated today off the COVID-19 list, but he says he still can't taste or smell.
You don't need to taste or smell to play football, Thomas.
He might get rocked, though. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey,
he has not played good at all.
Fuck Andy Dalton. Fig and Valentina.
Agreed.
Easy one, bro.
Agreed. For both of them. Figueiredo is a fucking killer, man. I really like Benavidez. Like, I just like the person, the story. But what he did to Benavidez was just savage, man. Like, the way he put him in that rear naked choke and his back was like, oh, that was good night. I kind of felt bad for him, to be honest. It didn't even look like they were in the same class. So yeah, big fan of Figueiredo.
Is the Masters over, or is that still cracking this weekend, or was that last weekend?
Last weekend. Dustin Johnson won. Damn, remember when we were looking at the first night and he was like plus 700 or something?
Yeah, we could have called that.
Yep.
Dustin Johnson was number one in the world too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Whenever we went to go look at it.
Yep.
How did we not bet him the number one golfer in the world to win the number one golf tournament in the world?
Because I saw Tiger do good after the first round, and I just jumped on that. And
no, I mean, I ain't mad at that.
It didn't work out.
We put some bread on him too. You know what I mean?
We should have.
Yeah, we definitely should have had Tiger.
Honestly, yep.
So we got UFC this weekend.
So where's my money then?
Cracking. Yeah, give it a second. He's the most impatient motherfucker in the world.
Well, it says that it didn't give me the money yet, and I hate that.
It takes like 3 minutes.
Been waiting a little longer than 3 minutes. We'll let it slide this time, FanDuel. Nothing else I want to bet on tonight anyway. I'm not betting on no tennis. I'm done with the soccer shit after I got fucked last time. And that's it. Yeah.
Well, you watch soccer? We only watch soccer when it's live and there's only 10 to 15 minutes left.
Yes, sir, it is. Perfect.
We got a soccer bet that can go in right now.
Yeah, what, that minus 410 one?
I got minus 360.
Oh.
I just bumped up to minus 430.
Yeah, mine's at minus 430 too.
South American soccer. I don't know if this is. This isn't South American, is it? This is Mexican.
Yeah, but even if I put in, I mean, I think Mexico is in fact in.
Well, South America's a whole country.
Yeah, continent. Yeah,
Mexico's
right. So Mexico's in North America.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Good call.
Mm-hmm. Brazil and shit's down there.
Yep.
In South America.
Yes. Touche. Glad we can give you a geography lesson real quick too on the pod. You know what I'm saying?
No, this one's Mexican. It says Mexican Ascenso, so that's why I said Mexican.
All right, I'm gonna put one more in.
See, I told you he wasn't that.
I watch South American soccer. Okay. What's your team? What's your team? I'll bet on them when they're playing. He's laughing. Yes, sir. I know.
I think Megan's in the pod or in the video on the live stream.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, text her and let her know.
What's up, Megan?
Hey.
Yo.
Jump in the comments. Cerro Porteño.
Okay. Got it.
Cerro Porteño in Paraguay.
All right. Got it.
Are they beasts though? Like we need some beasts.
You want to run through these? Want to run through these real quick and pick what we like
for the games?
Pick week? Winners, yeah.
All right, we'll do winners. All right, we're doing winners for the week
against the spread.
Against the spread?
Yeah, let's go with the spread.
All right, you bring the games up. I'm gonna bring our cheat code up
because I'm gonna do like $1 or something.
What's the shit called?
On sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do like $1 on This is like a 14-team parlay
All right.
or whatever it
And
is.
keep them pretty
She
smooth
said,
because I need to put my what's up, Megan? I need to put mine in too. So I'm gonna copy yours after.
All right, that's perfect.
All right.
That's
so what
perfect.
We doing? NFL?
Yeah.
And let me check the podcast time real quick.
Oh yeah, we might have to reset it.
25 minutes on the podcast time.
Might as well.
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and every other podcast channel out there. We love you. We'll be back at it in a couple of minutes to give you our money line picks for the week. We're doing spreads. We're doing whatever the fuck we want to because that's how we do.
Yeah,
so
whatever
we'll be
you
back
want.
in a couple of seconds with picks for the week. Let me go ahead and just stop, take a quick break, and we'll be right back at it. 3, 2, 1. Peace. To your butt.
I'll take a drink. I just did the hand. I couldn't. Send a little drink. Really good games, though. I like these picks.
The picks for the NFL?
This is going to be good. Yeah.
You got pen and paper? We should write them down.
You want to write them down?
Yeah.
All right, I'll write them down.
Because
let's do it.
Because we might want to insure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Insure and do some of them this way or that way.
I'm with it.
Will, what are you using up there? Do you just do it with a bookie or you got a online? You know
all legal betting, of course.
Yeah. I forgot we're legit now.
FanDuel don't sponsor this shit.
No.
They need to.
Coming soon.
Yeah, they better. Them or draft. If either, we'll definitely do it.
Definitely.
But
we got 3 people on the live right now. So we got Megan, we got Will V, and we got another stalker in the background. What up? We need to know who you are. Jump into the comments. Let us know.
Have to.
We want to talk our talk with you. We're about to get into these picks. The stalker left.
Are you serious?
As soon as I said something, went down to 2. Oh, we're back up. They came back up. Pro line. Pro line. Next time you check it, bro, if they got a referral code, send it to the Man Cave Sports Podcast at gmail.com and send us your referral link. And if we sign up and you're able to get some money for us signing up, we'll definitely open up some accounts with you. And that way we can both get the extra sign up bonus for it. The Man Cave Sports Podcast at gmail.com.
Were you saying something about the UFC?
He said he used Bodog for UFC.
Okay.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of Bodog down here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I never heard of Pro Line though. I don't know if it's just able to be used up there in Canada or not, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, if we're able to use it in the States, we'll use it.
I wonder why there's no over-under for the Lions and Panthers game. Is there something going on with them with COVID?
Is it Monday night's game?
No. It's Sunday at 1.
That's a good question.
The Eagles. The Eagles placed 5 players on, but nothing about the Lions and the Panthers.
Just waiting for this podcast video to process, or this audio to process, and once it processes, then I'll be able to jump into these picks. That's the only reason we're taking so long. It won't take us long at all. We're almost done. All right, it's processed. Give me a couple of seconds to intro it out. Cave Squad. What up? We in the house, back at it like a crack addict. It's your man, Big Stack, Sir Lance, the one, the only GOAT, the one that you know to pick your money to blow. Sitting right next to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Low D. What's good?
Big Lance.
Hey.
My guy.
My dude, what's happening?
Let's get it cracking.
Hey, that's what we do. So shouts out to the podcast. We back. We wanted to let you guys know that this last segment is going to be completely dedicated to picking some fire-ass setups for this Sunday and Monday for NFL football. We're going to be breaking down exactly what we need to win. So let's shout out to my man Will V. Will V been holding it with us in YouTube. If you're on the podcast and you want to check out our live stream, anytime that there's a game going on, just check our YouTube page, the Band Cave Sports Podcast, and see if we're going live. We'll go live during the game, after the game to recap it. And then after we're done recapping the game, we'll take a couple of minutes just to go over and review some picks that we've made and some picks that we're going to make for the next week. So super lit right now. Logan just won a crazy parlay, same game parlay. I think it was 4 legs in it. And 5. Listen. I mean, we're talking about 5 separate individual things that happen in one game. Every single one of them has to hit for him to win. And you have to make it pre-game. So you're not looking at momentum. You're not looking at what's going to happen next. You're not looking at how the teams have played so far together. He's literally just going off the hip. 5 bets, 5-team parlay, hit all 5, and a massive come up off of that one. So shout out to you, big bro. Good pick. Let's see what we got going on for this week. So Sunday, we're about to break it down real heavy for you. So, just
it's about fucking time that I win one. God damn, I was losing like crazy.
You definitely had a little streak, but you were still winning in there a little bit.
Well, did you see all those that I sent you? Every one was a 5-game parlay, and I lost one out of the 5. It was
losing by one
fuck.
over and over again.
I know.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you had a nice hit though. That made up for a lot of the bullshit.
It definitely did.
Yeah,
it definitely did.
For sure.
How about the Chiefs and the Raiders? The Raiders placed 11 players on the COVID list so far. And a lot of them are their starters. And that was going to be a really good game because the Raiders have already beat the Chiefs this year. That's the Chiefs' only loss.
That's the game that I said that was going to go under.
Yeah.
See, now it's fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to pay attention.
When you have a second-string defense, it might go over.
Right. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention. You got to stay tuned in to stuff that's outside of the game, outside of the players, outside of how they did against each other last and this and that. If you don't know that there's 11 players from the team going on the COVID list and they're not going to be playing this week, then you're just throwing your fucking money away. Don't even, you know what I mean? Don't even sit here and talk to us about this shit.
That's so. Yeah, you got it. Exactly. We've been burnt before not looking at the injuries and got fucked. So we definitely you got to look at the COVID list.
Yeah,
the injuries, all that stuff.
Yes, and Will, you're 100% right. That's probably going to go over. You know what I mean? So if we're going to go ahead and secure that bet, I would put it both ways just to be safe and put over on that Kansas City game and that last parlay setup that I told you about. But let's go ahead and do some more. I'm going to let you kind of run it, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw some tidbits in as far as some stats and stuff, and some stuff that I see over here on the cheat code.
All right, so here's the only rules. The only rules are we got to make a pick for every game.
All right, we're going to pick for every game.
It can be the over-under, the money line, or the spread. Doesn't matter, but you got to pick one thing from each game. We're going to write it down.
Okay.
And then we'll keep track and we'll see.
Okay, that sounds good to me. So all of these can be parlayed together because we're only picking one from each game. So you're able to parlay whichever one of these that you want to.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
2 teams. You're able to do them whatever way you want.
Yeah, 2 or more. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the first game is the Atlanta Falcons versus the New Orleans Saints.
All right, let me get there.
When you look at this matchup, you have Matt Ryan and the offense there in Atlanta kind of starting to come into their own. Once they got rid of Quinn, they kind of have started to play better. Their defense is finally getting healthy. They've been riddled with injuries the past couple years. So it's kind of just nice to see them play it as a whole unit for once.
Yeah.
They started off really slow. They started off, with that bad loss against Dallas. But since then, they've definitely turned the corner. And they're I wouldn't say they're good by any means, but they're just not before they were you looked at the schedule and you're like, oh, that team's playing Atlanta, they're going to win. Now you know that it's going to be a good game and it's going to take a good team to beat them.
Yeah.
So they're playing the Saints. Obviously with Drew Brees,
Obviously not, and that's the cheat codes information. Drew Brees is not going to be playing against
Bro,
Atlanta.
Drew Brees has a cracked rib and a punctured lung.
That's fucking bad.
He's not playing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, listen, everybody's going to be sitting there thinking, Drew Brees, blah, 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 blah. You got to pay attention to the behind-the-scenes information and know what you're talking about. Drew Brees is not coming to play this week. The Saints have gone 5-0 without Brees as their starter last year, and they have won 10 out of 14 of their last games against the Atlanta Falcons. They be beating on the Falcons. They went 5-0 without Brees, so they're still a good team without their starting quarterback in there. And in history, they've kicked the Falcons' asses pretty much 75 to 80% of the time. What are you thinking so far, bro?
I'm definitely going. Well, so the Saints are going to play Jameis Winston and a combination of Taysom Hill on running downs.
Okay.
So, and exactly, let Jameis cook. You have to. And what comes with that, he's definitely going to ball.
Yeah.
Now, he might have some turnovers here and there too, but he can run this offense. So I like the Saints -4.5.
But some turnovers here and there too could be fucking devastating. You kind of just said it like
the last season he played, he threw 30.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
30 interceptions.
2 turnovers in this game could fucking change everything.
And he could throw two interceptions in a quarter.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of scary, bro.
He could throw 2 interceptions in one drive, and that's not even possible. But that's Jameis.
Atlanta's 3-6 straight up in their last 9 games. Atlanta's 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games against New Orleans. Atlanta are 7-3 straight up in the last 10 games against the South Division Conference. The total has gone under in 5 of Atlanta's 7 games when playing on the road against New Orleans.
There you go.
New Orleans, let's see what kind of stats we can look up over here. New Orleans are 6-0 in their last 6 games straight up. Total has gone under in 5 of New Orleans' last 6 games against Atlanta. New Orleans are 5-0 in their last 5 games straight up this season. New Orleans are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against an opponent in the South Division. 4-1 against the spread. And then what we got over under. The total has gone under in 5 of New Orleans' last 7 games when playing at home against Atlanta. 5 and 7 of the last games under.
I like the Saints -4.5. They're in the
minus 4.5. New Orleans Saints will win, cover the spread, and the total will go under is the cheat code. You said you like the Saints -4?
Yeah, -4.5.
Okay.
Yep.
I like the what's the over under on this one?
51.
I like the Saints under. I'm sorry, I like the under.
Under 51.
Yep, and then the Saints straight up on the money line.
You're going 2 bets on this one.
Well, no, you said we were going to pick. Were we going to pick one of?
No, just one. Just one bet from the whole game.
Okay. You'll pick one on your side. I'll pick one on my side.
Yep. So I got the Saints -4.5. You have the under.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Saints -4.5, and I got the under on that one.
Yep. So we're going to the next game.
On to the next one.
Next game is the Bengals and the Washington football team. The Bengals +1.5. Washington -1.5, obviously. The Bengals are +102 on the money line, and the over-under is 46.5. So obviously you have the Bengals coming off the big loss there to the Steelers. Joe Burrow really didn't play well. I don't think Washington's defense is going to make Joe Burrow play bad twice in a row. Anytime you can get so Alex Smith is playing quarterback right now for the Washington football team.
Yeah.
And he literally has a hamstring for a shin bone. Okay, they took some of his hamstring and they put it where his shin was supposed to be.
They're out there fucking.
And he's playing football again. So even though he's thrown for 1 million interceptions already,
right?
And he threw 2 in the fourth quarter last week or 2 weeks ago when they were trying to come back against the Giants. He's probably going to win Comeback Player of the Year, even though Ben should win it.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably going to win it. And for that reason, I'm picking Joe Burrow plus 1.5.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot.
And I just think when you have Joe Burrow, he's not going to play bad twice in a row with the weapons he has. Tyler Boyd's playing well.
Mm-hmm.
T. Higgins, the rookie out of Clemson, is balling.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only player he's the only player on the Bengals team that played good last week against the Steelers. And I just like Cincinnati to get it done. I think what's going to determine the game is going to be Washington's pass rush, their front seven, against the Bengals, offensive line and Joe Burrow. And I think if you take a look at like the Tennessee game, Joe's not easy to bring down.
No.
And I don't think Washington has the secondary to then cover his weapons one-on-one and man up with them if they're going to bring a blitz. So,
and with that being said, like with
I'm going the Bengals.
No, that makes perfect sense, and I agree with you. With that being said, I think that that's a recipe for some points to get scored in this game. With their secondary not being ridiculous and their weapons as far as their offensive receivers being able to get out there and actually do some damage on Cincinnati's side, I think that this is going to be a kind of back and forth, not a ridiculously high scoring game. It's not going into the 60s or anything, but I think that they have the over-under set pretty low. What are we looking at on FanDuel for the over-under on this one?
46.5.
Yeah, 46.5. I'm going over.
Over 46.5 for Big Lance.
I'm going over. I think they got the score set on the cheat code at 27-21. So that brings it to 48. I think that's a solid score for that game. You know what I mean? I think it's a real solid score for that game, and I think that it might actually even be a little bit worse than that as far as points goes. So I think that over is a good lockdown on that game. On to the next one.
Agreed. Next game is the Detroit Lions versus the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers with my man.
Yep.
Bridgewater.
So the Panthers the Detroit Lions are minus 2.5. And you got to check and see if Bridgewater's playing because he got hurt in the last game, and I don't know if he is going to make it to this one. Let me know what you're seeing, because this is really going to determine everything for me. Because the Detroit Lions are favored minus 2.5. So to me, that means he's not playing. I also know that Christian McCaffrey is not playing.
Doubtful.
He's doubtful.
Downgraded to doubtful Sunday versus Detroit.
Yeah, so he's not playing. Christian McCaffrey's not playing. The Panthers do have a good set of receivers that are kind of not talked about enough, but they are very good, especially like Robbie Anderson is really good. DJ Moore is really good. So they have a good group of receivers.
Detroit's quarterback is questionable too.
Matthew Stafford. Oh, really?
He says he has a thumb injury.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And Amendola is also questionable with a hip injury.
What about Galloway?
Galloway's upgraded to questionable, so he's moving in a positive direction.
Okay, that'll really be that'll really be everything. Matthew Stafford has played with a broken back. I fully expect him to play with him. And as long as Galloway plays, I like Detroit minus 2.5. I don't think Carolina without Teddy Two Gloves and without Christian McCaffrey can really get this done.
You said you like Detroit?
Yep.
Okay. Me personally, we didn't talk about doing this or not, but this is a game that I would leave off of my list if I'm going to pick something because
100%
for every game.
I would never bet on this game.
Yeah, this one I would leave out of my list.
There's not even an over/under.
Yeah,
right now.
This one is one that I would leave out of my list of games to bet on for the week.
Yes.
But if I was going to pick one or the other, I would just go Detroit Lions money line. Straight up win. I mean, what's the odds on that one? They're actually the underdog on this one. So
yeah, they're minus 122.
They're minus 122. Okay,
yeah, they're the favorites.
They're favorites.
The Panthers are plus 104 on the money line.
In here, they're saying that they think the Panthers are going to win this one based off of history.
If Teddy Two Gloves plays, I completely agree.
I agree too. But they have it that he's not.
If Teddy doesn't play, and Matthew Stafford does, I think Detroit will win.
See how that could be either. Right. I agree.
All right, next game, New England Patriots versus the Houston Texans. The Patriots are the favorite, -1.5. The over-under is 49.
I think this is going to be a fire game to watch. I mean, I think this is going to be a fun game. I think that you'll be able to see the best Cam Newton that you've seen so far. You'll be able to see the best Bill Belichick that you've seen so far this year. And the Texans are going to show that they're not the same team that their record shows that they are.
Well, you think they'll play better?
Yeah.
I can't say I disagree.
Yeah,
especially with
hard.
like J.J. Watt, TJ's brother, is like he said he's not going through a rebuild.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I agree, and I think that Cam and Bill are figuring it out.
Yeah, I think that
they're starting to figure it out.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that this is going to be lights out football where we're talking about this next week and we're saying, "Oh my God, I'm so glad that I got a chance to see this shit." But I think that it's just going to be a quality game to watch somebody in this, coming of age for the year. You know what I mean?
Like, it definitely is going to be a good game
for sure. If I'm picking anything that's going to make a difference for me, this is a game that I probably would throw into my parlay situation. And for me on this one, I'll go first on this one. And I would have to say in a very close game, New England -2. That's what I have on my spread over here. I don't know what the spread is.
It's -1.5 on FanDuel.
Okay.
So you're going Patriots -1.5. I'm also going Pats -1.5. I think Cam is playing too good right now. They're a couple games back, and they're back in the playoff race with the last 2 wins. So yeah, I like the Patriots in that game too. Here's going to be a good one: Eagles and the Browns. So when you look at this game, it's really going to come down to Cleveland's run game against Philadelphia's run defense and Carson Wentz versus the Browns defense. If you can put pressure on Carson Wentz, he's turning the ball over.
Is their secondary good?
Whose?
The Browns.
It is good. At one point in the year, they were number 1 in turnovers, and they were the number 1 team in points scored off of turnovers.
Okay, so they're pick 6 and out this bitch.
Yeah, and they're putting their offense in a good position that after they get the ball, their offense is
okay. So they're not just talking about actual play.
Correct.
They're talking about
exactly
that drive.
Yep.
Okay, that's actually a very good stat to be good at.
It is. It's super important. You have to turn those turnovers into points.
Yeah.
You have to. So, I mean, I can go first on this one.
Yeah, go ahead on this one.
So, I think when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles defense, they do have a good defense, but their defense is the best at pass rushing. And I don't think they have they don't have the greatest run defense.
Okay.
And if you look at the Cleveland Browns' strengths, their strengths are their run game. They just got Nick Chubb back last week, and he had like 130 yards. They also have Kareem Hunt, who's a very good back. And when you look at the way their offense is set up with what they like to do with running the ball and then setting up play action off of the run game, I think that Myles Garrett on the Cleveland Browns defense is top 5 in the league and as a pass rusher, probably top 3 with TJ Watt and a couple other guys. So, I mean, when you look at him being able to apply pressure to Carson Wentz and get him to turn the ball over, we already just talked about how their defense can be opportunistic and then their team can turn that into points. So, for me, I like the Browns to get this one done -3. I think the Eagles kind of need this game more than the Browns, but with the Ravens just losing last week, the Browns can really, kind of start to separate themselves from the Ravens in the AFC North if they can hold pace and keep winning. So I like the Browns -3. Let's go.
Love it. Even
though they fucked me the other week and didn't cover.
This is like a mirror match to me, but the mirror is backwards on both sides. You have a team that has a pretty good secondary and passing defense versus a team that's going to have to pass a lot to score because their run game isn't going to be ridiculous in the Philadelphia Eagles. And then you have a team that has a pretty good run defense against a team that knows how to run the ball in the Browns.
Really knows how to run the ball.
So, it's going to be very, very tight. I think that the score is going to be close. I think the time of possession is going to be close. I think that the score is going to be low. I definitely do. Just because of the way that the Browns are going to have to run and the way that the Eagles are going to have to pass against a solid defense. I think that it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going I got 47.5 on a cheat code. What do you have over there, FanDuel?
47.
47. I'm going under 47 on this one. Under 47 in this game, and that's a close one, man. That means that the score would have to be 30-14, 27-14, something like that.
I could even see it. So the last two games for the Browns have been 16-10. They lost to the Raiders.
Okay.
And then they beat Houston Texans 10-7.
And that's what this is going to have to be. And I think that that's the type of game that we're looking at.
So this could be a 20-17 game.
Yep. That's where I see it. Because they're going to put up more points.
Or 23-17 Cleveland.
Yeah. Yep. Philly's going to throw some points up there. I just think that Cleveland's going to be able to hold them back. And this one doesn't matter to me as far as my bet who wins. I just think that the score is going to be lower. I
agree. I'm going Browns -3 and the under. So I'm going 2 bets on that one.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars, baby.
Let's check on the podcast time real quick and see what we got. Shouts out to Anchor and the podcast. We got 8 minutes. We'll throw one more on here, and then we'll get that reset. And we'll move on from there. So let's keep it lit.
Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Steelers are the favorite, obviously, -10.5. Yeah, right. -10.5. And then the over under is 46. So I think here when you look at this game, it's it's obvious the Steelers are better than the Jaguars. But if you follow the Steelers. They never cover the spread when they are on the road and they are a double-digit favorite. Never cover the spread. So, this game, I don't know, man. I don't know. For this game,
they'll win by 9 or some shit.
I know we're going to win this game. I don't think we're going to let the Jaguars ruin our undefeated season.
Yeah.
When we have the Ravens next week, if we did lose a game, this is probably the game to lose. Like we said last week or 2 weeks ago with Dallas. Who cares if you lose to the 1-8 Jaguars?
Right.
As long as you come back next week and beat the Ravens' ass.
Right.
So I'm going to just go the Steelers on the money line in this game.
That's a solid bet.
Just because I don't like anything else, and I just I don't really like betting on the Steelers anyway. I wouldn't actually bet on this game. They're -500 on the money line, so that's what I'm going with.
When you look at the comparison of these two teams so far this year, you have a very similar setup. Passing yards 243 to 241. Pittsburgh's first, Jacksonville's second. So 243 to 241. Rushing yards, 101 to 100. Number of plays, 65 to 63. Yards per play, 5.3 to 5.4. So overall.
What about points per game?
Points per game. Now we got 2 separate categories that give us our edge. Points per game in Pittsburgh, 30 to 22. And time of possession on field, 31 minutes to 28 minutes. If we're able to hold that ball for a little bit longer and we're still able to put those points up, then we have ourselves a nice little solid W.
If both teams just do their average,
yeah,
that's under the spread.
That is. If I was gonna bet this game, because I'm not gonna bet something that's minus 410 or whatever you said that the money line is.
Yeah, minus
You know what I mean?
500.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that in there. I would bet Jacksonville
plus 10.5.
plus 10.5.
All right. I think that's a very solid bet.
Yeah,
it really is.
Jacksonville plus 10.5. I think it's going to be not a close game, but I think the Steelers are going to play back a little bit. They're going to win. They're going to win by 7 to 9 points.
So here's probably the game of the week. The Tennessee Titans versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's see if we got time over on Podcastville to get this one in too. Yeah, we got time.
Do it.
Let's get it.
So when you look at this game,
Tennessee against Baltimore.
Woo! It's a big game, man. It's a big game for both teams.
It's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday.
It's a big game for both teams. A huge game for both teams.
They're both 6-3 in their stats right now for the year. Baltimore Ravens have lost to Pittsburgh once already, and they got Pittsburgh coming up.
And they just lost to the Patriots.
And they lost to the Pats. They got Pittsburgh coming up on Thanksgiving. This is going to have a big impact on Thanksgiving's game too, so we got to keep that in mind.
For sure.
A couple of days later.
For me, what does Tennessee do really good?
Run
the ball with Derrick Henry, right?
Yeah.
The defense of the Ravens just lost Calais Campbell, their other starting nose. They have 2 rookie defensive tackles playing, and they got gashed, absolutely gashed by the Patriots running the ball up the middle. I don't think they're going to be able to stop King Henry. But I think at the end of the day,
I don't think so either, bro.
The Ravens have to win this game. They have to win this game. They can't not win this game. If they lose this game, they're done. They're 6-4 and they're done in the division. So they can't lose this game. I'm going, and the spread is -5, +5 to Tennessee. Well, no, and really because Tennessee cannot lose this game either. Tennessee just got beat by the Colts, so the Colts are number 1 in that division, and if they want to keep pace with the Colts, they have to. So this is a playoff game.
Yeah. If you're not watching football on Sunday and 1 o'clock, you're just just chilling, doing something else. You got to turn the TV on.
You got to watch this game.
Yeah, you got to turn the TV on with this one.
This one's going to be the one.
This one's going to be the one, bro.
When you have Lamar, you have Derrick Henry. This is going to be a great game.
Let me check their injury report and see if there's anybody that matters.
I think just those defenders for the Ravens, those D tackles, Calais Campbell and the other guy. I forget the other guy's name.
Questionable for everybody on Tennessee. Boyle, Young.
Boyle's done for the year. He got his leg snapped in half last game. Yeah, literally.
No, there's nothing crazy aside from what you just said.
Calais Campbell on Baltimore.
Looks like he's playing.
What?
His name's not even on the list over here.
No. That would be crazy if he plays. All right, if he plays, that could change everything. I'm still going Baltimore anyway because I have them in my thing. Baltimore -5 for me.
Let me look at these points.
-49.5 is what I have on FanDuel. And that's not a bad play either, the over there.
Total has gone over in 6 of Tennessee's last 8 games. Total has gone under in 7 out of 10 Baltimore games.
So who's going to impose their will?
Right.
Whose game plan is going to work better?
Total has gone under in 7 of the last 7 games when playing on the road against Baltimore.
$49.5.
Under
49.5.
$49.5. Baltimore, Tennessee.
Cowboys, the Packers, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Texans. The Texans just up to 4 games left.
Couple to go.
Let's go. Which one's first?
And guys, if there's anybody, we definitely appreciate everybody staying live on the live stream. No question about it. We're definitely going to upload this after. So if there's something that you got to do, if you can't, post up with us for the next couple of minutes, completely understandable. Don't go anywhere. Hang out with us or talk right now. But I'm just letting you know it's going to be there.
It will
no hard feelings.
Just go listen to it again later when you're making your picks.
Got to.
So you can listen to both.
Yeah, you need the breakdown.
It's really the way you got to go.
Got to have the breakdown, man.
Oh, it stopped on us.
Yeah, it was probably.
Oh, well.
That would be a fraction of a second before we clicked on it. So.
Oh, well. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Fuck you.
What?
What the fuck? Oh, okay. I just opened it up in a new tab or something.
Bruh.
Yeah, bro.
Go to it.
Right. No, I just did this. You know what I mean? Like I opened it up by itself.
Whew. What's that other one say?
Which one? This one?
No, the other one. Go back to Anchor. Did we do one? Oh, because that one was done. No, wait. Where's the last one?
Right here.
Nah. That was 11:19.
Yeah, it's midnight.
Nah.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes into midnight.
Let's play that bitch and see.
That's it.
Let's play it.
Round two. Man, I'm so glad that we found you. We're up in here watching the fourth quarter of Seattle Seahawks versus ARZ Cardinals.
Okay.
Close one. We got a 7-point difference, 21-28. Seahawks.
See, you said the lower number again first.
What is it? The lower number?
21-28.
No, so is it 28-21?
Yep. You got to go bigger number first.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
He said, really?
I know. You hear him, Megan? He was nervous. But what I did, though, I would have been, if he did it and I was sitting over there, I would have had that same fucking voice.
Yeah, because we've lost it before, and that shit was not fun. We had to record the whole thing over again.
I literally just like,
I
don't know what I clicked, man. I clicked Control Alt fucking something.
No, we didn't know that when it was processing, you couldn't click off of it. Remember, we went to like the analytics.
We went off in this window, though. Like,
I
just did. I'm talking like in this window, we clicked over here or some shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
In this one, I completely got rid of both of those. I thought it was gone completely.
Me too. Yeah, I panicked too.
Big panic. Yeah. Hola, panico. All right, well, so we good. We're going to do a quick little intro real quick to get back onto the podcast.
Do it.
And we're back on YouTube Live because we don't cut YouTube Live off. You guys get the exclusive behind the scenes look. Ready? 3, 2. You want to do the intro this time?
No, it's all you.
You don't never do it.
I know, it's 5. That's why you have to do it.
Okay. Kickity, Cave Squad, what up? We back at it like a crack addict one more time because this is what we do. We had to come straight from where we're at and bring it straight to you. It's Big Lance, Sir Stacks in the house, sitting next to the one and only, the most legendary individual, Log D. What's going on, my bro?
Big Lance.
Hey.
What up, bro?
We in the house, bro. We doing some packages right now.
Only a couple games left.
Yeah, there's only a couple games left. Stick with us because I'm telling you, if the money's important to you, then you got to break it down like this. We're doing it like a college course every single week on who's going to win these games. We're not playing around. We're not just jumping in and picking stuff for no reason.
Truth.
We're not saying, oh, I like the jerseys that they're going to wear, the pink ones. Oh, they're going to do the breast cancer ones. They're going to win. No. We're trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen before it happens. We're predicting the future, ladies and gentlemen. So listen close, grab your pen, grab your pad, and get ready to put some money in your purse. Let's get it. Or your merce.
All right, so the next game we left off on, last game we did was Titans and Ravens. Next game is
watch that game.
The Miami Dolphins.
Watch this one too, though.
And the Denver Broncos.
Oh my goodness.
The Dolphins are the favorite, but only -3.5. I don't even think we really need to talk much about this. If you don't bet the Dolphins -3.5,
then just go to another sports betting podcast.
Like, bruh,
you don't even need your kind around.
What are you doing?
Yeah, just don't do it.
Denver is not good. Drew Lock does not look like the answer.
3-6 Denver Broncos versus the 6-3 Miami Dolphins with a brand new rejuvenated offense.
And Tua does look like the answer.
Yeah, man.
So I got the Dolphins, no brainer in this one, -3.5. They're gonna win by more than 3.5. They might win by double digits.
And the game is so different now with the Miami Dolphins offense and who they are and how they're playing that I don't even think that it's fair to look at some of the previous on this one. Because it's a completely different team right now.
Yep.
So
their special teams is dominant.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste time thinking about like how this one's going to go based off of the numbers. I'm actually just going to bet this one based off of what have you done for me lately. And since you already have the spread on lockdown, which is, that's a lock. So that's the bet that I'm going to put in myself. But if you, for some reason, don't want to put that one in and you want to put something else in, I'd go over 45 points. What's the FanDuel over under?
45.5.
45.5. I'd go over 45.5. It's a 50-50 consensus over here. I think at the end of the day, this score is going to be...
You're going over 45.5?
Yeah, I think that we're going to be at 27-21. You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't think that this is going to be it
won't be a crazy
scoring game.
Yeah, it won't be a low scoring, but it won't be crazy high scoring either.
Yeah, 45. That's a really good number for that to be at. But at the end of the day, I think that they're going to cover that.
Man, you gotta
bet that one. Bet the spread.
You gotta
for Miami.
Are you going 2 bets on that one?
No. I'm just co-signing yours.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying yours.
You're not going to make 2 bets on that one. No.
You
said no.
No, sir. Not me.
I went 2 bets on that Browns game.
How you gonna do that?
What do you mean?
How you gonna bet them twice?
Same game parlay. -3 and the under.
Okay. So you're just gonna mix and match a bunch of shit.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna I could do those 2. I probably won't bet all these anyway, but just for those are my picks.
So then give me the 3.5 on this one though. Cause
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah, because I like that one.
I like it too.
I see what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like for when we actually go to make the bets.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So the next one is the New York Jets versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Herbert versus who knows who's playing quarterback for the Jets, Joe Flacco or Sam Darnold might, might as well be.
Could be anybody.
Or Sam Darnold might be back. I'm not really too sure, but Chargers are favored at -9.5. Over under 46.
9.5 over under 46.
Yep.
I'm gonna go first on this one.
Do it up.
Only reason I'm going to go first is because I want to pick the spread. I don't want to pick the over-under because it's going to be harder.
This is a hard over-under. I'd probably go over, but who knows?
On the spread on this one, you said it was
9.5. -9.5 to the Chargers.
Where fucking hell? I just had them up. Okay, 9.5 over-under to the Chargers.
Yep.
Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
Unacceptable.
You go ahead. Talk about something real quick because I got to reload.
I'm just kidding.
No, you can go first.
You're good. All right. So for me on this game, this is a tough game to pick because Justin Herbert coming off the loss to Miami Dolphins and Tua going into the Jets, you would think this is going to be an easy win. I do think this is going to be a win for them, but no win for the Chargers has been an easy win. Even games they should have won, they didn't. And I just think overall, their overall team, they're just missing a few players, especially on defense. They're not playing solid special teams. Justin Herbert has been everything you could ever ask for, so you can't blame anything on him. But, he threw one interception that was bad last week, and that was like the first terrible, terrible play he's had since he started playing. So can't say much bad about him there. The Jets, you can't say much good about. Even if it is Joe Flacco or Sam Darnold, it doesn't really make a damn difference. They both suck on the Jets. And it really starts with Adam Gase. Adam Gase does not know how to win. He does not know how to be a coach. He does not know how to coach. And
Talk about him.
For that reason, I'm taking the Chargers on the money line.
What's the
Bad?
Yeah.
Minus 450. Over under is 46. I almost went with one of those, but you really can't guarantee that the Jets offense can score points. The Chargers defense isn't great because they have injuries, but Joe Flacco sucks. So, yeah.
Offense, total points so far this year, average 13.4 for the Jets, 25 for the Chargers.
So that says over there if you could based on the averages.
Yeah, it does. Passing yards 167 to 272. They're going to air it out over in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. Justin Herbert, he's the man.
Rushing yards 98 to 131. They're going to run it too. Time of possession 26 minutes versus 32. Number of plays 59 versus 71. Yards per play 4.4 versus 5.6. 0-9 record all time versus a 2-7 record of all time, which is still kind of trash.
Yeah, both are not good, but the Jets are really, really not good.
Right.
Like they're terrible. So, 2-5 straight up in the last 7. The Jets are 2-4 against the spread in their last 6 against the Chargers. Jets are 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The total has gone under in 4 of the Jets' last 5 games.
Let's check on total has gone over in 4 of the last 5 games against AFC. Total has gone over in 5 of the last 5 games in the Chargers this season.
And then look at the top, though. LA are 1-7 straight up in their last 8 games. They're 1-5 straight up in their last 6 games at home. 2-4 against the spread in their last 6 games when playing at home against the Jets. So, I don't know. I like the Chargers just to win the game.
Right.
That's saying they're going to win big, though, and cover. And go over. That only goes over if the Chargers put up that many points. You know what I mean? Because they don't think the Jets are going to put up many points. 10. So
you pick the spread?
I picked the Chargers on the money line.
Sign me up for it. I'm not touching over and under on this.
Right. That's a crazy hard game.
Yeah.
I would never bet on that game.
Worthless. So yeah, this one is just going to be a solid spread bet that you just have to have. I mean, 9 points isn't bad. 9.5 points isn't bad for this one. I think that they'll beat them by more than that.
It's 2 scores, though.
It is.
Yep.
It is. Yeah.
That's why I don't know.
Put a little star next to that shit for me, bro.
All right.
Remind me not to fucking fuck with that one. Stay away from it.
Next game, Dallas Cowboys versus the Minnesota Vikings. Here's another game I don't really want to fuck with. Neither team is that great. The Vikings struggled to beat the Bears, and we all know about the Cowboys. They lost Dak, and that was it. So the Vikings are -7. Going into the Steelers game, Dallas was the worst rush defense in the NFL. Minnesota Vikings had the number 1 rush leader in the NFL in Dalvin Cook. So, I mean, for me, I like the Minnesota Vikings, and I like them to cover. So I'm going to go Minnesota -7. I think they do just enough. Not to mention the only time that Dallas has covered yet this year was against the Steelers, and that was only because they were, a 13 or crazy underdog. So,
and I'm going to pull a Pat McAfee on this one. Audience, where do you think that the over-under is going to go? Over? Sounds good. I'm going under.
All right.
We got 67% of people consensus says that they're going to go over 48 points this game.
Okay.
I'm going under.
And it's 47.5 here, so even better.
Perfect. Because if they have the Cowboys in this predicted score at 10-40, I don't think under any circumstance that if the Cowboys have 10 points in the fourth quarter, that the Vikings get to 40. I don't think that they put their foot on their necks like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah, I think that they just solidify their win if they're up by 20 and it's 10-30 or 10-24. I think that they just run the ball.
Yep.
And, you know, fucking
Agreed.
shut it down. I don't think they're going to go to 40. It's in college fucking football.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, so yeah, at the end of the day, bro, I think that that's going to be an under. And I'm actually pretty confident in that. I like that one.
I like it. Next game is the Green Bay Packers versus the Indianapolis Colts.
GBP.
This is going to be a really good game.
It is.
The Packers are still getting a little bit of points. They're getting +1.5. And, you know, when you look at this game, it's really going to be what are the Packers defense? What are they going to be able to do against the Colts run game? The Colts have a decent run game, but the Packers just have a not good run game, run defense traditionally. So it's just going to be, that's really going to be the determining factor there. I'm also looking in that matchup at the Green Bay Packers pass rush versus, Phillip Rivers. Anytime he's put under pressure, he's very turnover prone. So, I mean, when you look at the weapons that the Packers have on the outside, the two running backs that they have, they can catch the ball, they can run the ball. So, I mean, for me, I'm going Packers +1.5. Give me Aaron Rodgers and give me the points. Give me those points, baby. Let's go. That's what I like.
I see, said the blind man.
Yes, sir.
4-10-1 straight up in their last 15 games. 13-3 straight up in their last 16 games. Indianapolis straight up 6-2 in their last 8 games. 13-3 in the last 16 games. Green Bay money line.
Green Bay on the money line. Let's go.
Green Bay money line. I'm feeling it. That's what I see.
Let's go. I can dig it.
In the last 16 games, Green Bay is 13-3 on the money line.
It's a good bet. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. Solid.
Next game, Chiefs versus the Raiders. So when you look at this game, the biggest thing is the whole goddamn Raiders defense is on COVID reserve list. Literally 11 players total on their whole team are on the reserve.
Did they bump the total? What's the points on this game?
Kansas City Chiefs are favorited -8.
And then the total points?
56.5.
30-30 is 50 or 60.
Yep.
27-30 is 56.5. Right?
So
57.
Yeah.
So 27-30, 20-37.
What? Oh yeah.
14. 44. Points are scary. Points are scary.
Yeah, man. The over-under is nuts on that game.
Yeah, points are scary.
So, I mean, for me, I would normally have probably taken the Raiders. I think their run game is ridiculously good. Josh Jacobs and Devontae Freeman are balling this year. I think when you look at their weapons on the outside with Ruggs and Hunter Renfrow, Derek Carr's playing well. He's using his legs and able to push the ball downfield. They also have one of the best tight ends in the game. So I would have normally have taken the Raiders. They already beat Kansas City once.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have taken them at least to cover, right? Especially 8 points. But when you have 11 players on the COVID list, almost your whole defense, there's not really much I can do there. I'm taking the Chiefs minus the 8 points.
And what's the money line odds?
Minus 370. Yeah, I'm probably going to take the money line. I lied.
minus 370.
Taking the Chiefs. Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs just to win the game on the money line.
Yeah.
Same?
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Last game of the week. Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tom Brady.
Rams are +4.
Rams are +4.
Yep.
Points.
Over-under is 48.5. I think right away what jumps out to me is Tom Brady versus this defense. Can the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line create enough protection and give them enough time to actually make any plays downfield to these receivers? The Rams do have a really good.
Literally what you just said. Like,
yep.
Word for word.
Yep. And I mean their defense, their secondary is really good. They have Jalen Ramsey, who's arguably the best corner in the game. And when you can lock down one of these receivers and Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, or Antonio Brown, it makes it tougher to get it to one of the other guys, especially when you have a defensive lineman like Aaron Donald. So this is a tough game to pick, especially when it's 4 points. I'm going to go over 48.5.
Nice. Threw me off.
Yeah, I think that, the defense of the Buccaneers will get after Jared Goff, but I think they're able to do enough. And I think, Antonio Brown, Evans, and Godwin are able to put up some points, especially if they can get Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette running again like they did in the last game. So, yeah, I like this game to go over. Last game, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
7-3, 4-1, straight up over.
Say it with your chest.
Everybody's 5-10 against the spread in their last 15 games. 5-13 against the spread in the last 18 games against AFC.
4-1 straight up. But the Rams are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 against Tampa Bay, and the Rams are 7-3 straight up in their last 10.
And the spread is at
48.5. I have on here on FanDuel.
And the points are +4.
Yep. +4.
So LA Rams will be starting off 0-4.
Yeah, the Rams are getting 4 points. Yep. Rams +4 in this one.
And they can lose by 3.
Yep.
Give me the Rams +4.
Rams +4. Let's go.
Give me the Rams +4. Let's do it. I just saw Tom Brady get fucking mollywopped last week. Yeah. I seen him
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Last week they played all right.
Sitting on the sidelines looking like a fucking bitch.
He did.
Oh,
I loved it.
God.
Love to see it.
He got smoked 2 weeks ago.
Love to see it.
Oh, yeah, I'm not fucking playing with him right now, man.
Bam, bam. There's no real bets. Well, wait, there's a -3s Sunday boost. Steelers to cover -9.5 versus the Jaguars, boosted to +100. And then they also have a UFC boost. Davison Figueiredo to win by KO or TKO, +105. So I like both of those. +100 to get positive on the odds there.
What are they minimum bets on at 50?
50 each. Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's easy pickings.
It is. It's not bad at all. But that is all for the picks, folks.
Take it how you want it. Write them down. Write down
Boom.
the picks. Mix and match your parlays. Take some of mine. Take some of his. Mix them, match them. Do what you need to do. But you got what you needed to get. At the end of the day, I think we got some real solid ones.
It was great. I had a lot of fun. called a great game.
Yeah.
The Seahawks get off the losing streak, get back to first place in the division, give me some money, and beat the Arizona Cardinals. Take more Pat McAfee's money, which you love to see.
Always.
Throw in some good bets for the weekend. Got some great picks out. Did a great episode. Had some people in the live chat. Had some people live on YouTube. So
big shouts to Will V. Big shouts to Megan Green.
Overall, it was a great night.
I love it. I love it.
Dope.
Podcast what we got going on over here.
Good to go.
Another legendary podcast. It's going to be a little bit of a long one. We got fucking 3 episodes popping on there. So
glad that we can put the game
something
separate from the bets.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
He's
thinking a little bit.
Yeah. Shouts out, man. Cave Squad, we in the house. YouTube gang, we in the house. And we're going to get up with you guys on Sunday night.
Sunday night for the Sunday games.
Yeah, we'll do what we can live. And then whatever we can't do live, we'll recap after. So we'll link up with you guys then. Much love to everybody for watching. Go to Facebook at TMC Sports Podcast. Go to Twitter at Logan Lee Lorenzo. And salute, man. Anything you got?
Nothing, brother. Covered it.
32-1.
We out. Peace. We still live on YouTube, baby.
Hey, not anymore.
Later. End.